Well, can I do the segue for this one?
Well, okay. I was gonna say on the topic of unfortunate shit, but
No, from a country who no longer has a president to someone who never will be president now.
yes.
Andrew Cuomo, who loves you. Did anyone see that press conference where he talked about how he loves us?
Oh no.
Oh, it was great. People.
But I felt it.
I saw memes that was like Cuomo's speech was like the Impractical Jokers are whispering in his ear. He was like, "I love you. Everything I've ever done is because I love you." And I was just like, "Oh my God, read the room." Ashley, take it away.
He was reading all right.
So, Mr. Cuomo has now resigned because, well, so Biden calls for his resignation. Everyone else, calling for it. Cuomo has been quoted saying, "The best way I can help right now is for me to step aside and let the government do its governing." In March, Lindsey Boland actually accused him of making unwelcome advances. About 11 women have come forward. Cuomo is still refusing the sexual harassment, but these women claim that he created a hostile work environment. There was unwanted touching, groping, comments. And like Shane said, he was a possible presidential candidate that they were considering later down the line, and now it's definitely not going to happen. He's being
Had Biden not won, he was the front runner last year. Had Biden not won.
So as of now, he's being investigated for hiding the number of nursing home deaths during COVID, which I'm sure you guys heard about that back in the day. And now his assistant, his second in command, is now the first female to serve as
the lieutenant governor.
Yeah. So,
which everyone's like, it's so historic, and yes, I get that it is technically the first in history.
Some bad coattails there.
Yes. No one votes for the lieutenant governor. It isn't like vice president where it's like I pick Kamala because she makes up votes I can't get. I pick Dick Cheney because he pick up votes I can't get. Like no one knew who she was till like 2 weeks ago.
Well, yeah,
we're willing to be really happy about her gender.
Because immediately I'm like, ooh, a woman, and then I heard her name and I'm like,
who?
Yeah. Like you girl, go ahead, girl, do your thing.
Yeah, but how many people are probably so happy about it, like probably like trying to like do the in tears, little post about it. It's like this sort of shit. It's like it should be on merit, and like we should be happy when it's like a woman that's voted into something.
I mean, technically she is voted, but no one knew who they were voting for. Yeah,
for that spot.
She's already setting herself up for a Senate run because she's not going to get reelected. I personally think that. Unless she does a completely wonderful job, I just feel like she's probably not going to get reelected because she's got like a year and less than a half.
But she can get by without touching anybody or doing all the creepy stuff.
She like started after her like ceremonial swearing in about like God and religion like that. I'm like, ooh, you're appealing to the masses on that right there because New York City's like, I don't care. But like New York State's like, God, yeah, Jesus, yeah. But I don't know. I mean, as far as Cuomo goes, did you guys hear his explanations for it? Basically, that I'm from another. I can't do his impersonation, but he's like, I'm from another generation. I'm an old school Italian. I kiss people.
I'm an old school Italian.
I touch people.
Who likes to touch.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Balls and I were talking about this yesterday.
I'm waiting.
And I do think that there is something to that. We all know old, touchy generation people.
Yes.
Do I also think that he used that as a way to touch young women? Absolutely.
So,
or more so power and loneliness combined.
What's that?
What'd you say?
How do we feel about him and Biden kind of having some of the same claims about the shoulder grabs and the...
They're both old dudes. They got the old-timey thing going
on.
So
do we give him that excuse now? Because,
No, because his is sexually charged. Intent does matter. But I will say I have been saving whatever that clip is for like when I have a really bad day and I'm feeling.
I thought you were gonna say you were saving yourself for him.
I don't know which one to ring. The shots fired or the.
Yeah.
I was concerned for like half a second.
Him, Louis C.K., R. Kelly.
Leave Louis C.K. alone. Leave Louis C.K. alone.
He asked first.
I saw him in Madison Square Garden. I was too scared to tell anybody.
He did. He was like, listen, ladies, my thing is jerking off in front of you. I'd love to jerk off in front of you. You can stay or go. It's up to you. They're like, we'll stay. He jerks off. They laugh at the size of his dick. and then they tell everyone they were violated. I'm sorry.
It's the way his manager acted afterwards that's the problem.
Well,
but
the manager,
I will say,
So his manager's a douchebag.
But he told his manager, what is the manager in the closet watching, wearing like a little Superman outfit and just acting funky. So I saw that in a Rick and Morty episode. I'm not making fun of you, Darius. But you know, like I mean, I saw him in Madison Square Garden. He was still really funny, and also like if he had asked me, like all I wanted to say while I was in the audience watching Louis C.K. is like, yes, I'm watching you. Or like,
yes, jerk off in front of me.
Wait, would you have stayed if he gave you the option?
I really don't know what I would do in that situation, but
I might have stayed.
I think part of
I mean, you never might get that opportunity again.
He's
never
funny, and it's like for the story, man, for the story, and because it's funny. Like I'm very much like in the Sarah Silverman mindset there. But yeah, Anthony and
Andrew.
Cuomo, man.
Wait, hang on.
Cuomo.
Ashley, would you have stayed to watch Luke say rub one out? Darius?
No.
Just
I would have
to
stayed.
laugh.
I want the story, man. Shit.
I'll laugh at him a little. That's what
You get the story up to that moment, and then it's like, nope, I'm leaving.
I've watched friends have sex on my couch.
Oh, watch.
Okay.
I've been in the room while friends have had sex on my couch in my old apartment in the Bronx.
They didn't ask.
I've heard that
Numerous. Someone's pointing to their nose right now, but numerous friends
Not it,
in addition
not
to
it.
that. But yeah.
Definitely.
I would
Anyway.
say,
I mean,
I've done it in Shane's house.
Yeah, at least pretend to be asleep.
college.
What?
Did you
I've heard
pretend to be
that story.
asleep?
I've heard that story in college a lot, where people are asleep, and it's someone in the next bed over.
That's fine.
No,
Yeah,
I had
mean,
two
that's
friends.
expected.
No one was asleep.
I had two friends who needed a place to do it,
They
and
wanted
so
you to
they're just
watch?
like, no, they didn't want me to watch. I have friends who did want me to watch, but another couple was like, just watch the TV, turn up the volume real high, and we'll tap you on the shoulder when we're done. And so I did, and I
Tap
watched.
you on the shoulder when they're done.
With the
Come to think about it, that's
slimy
fine. I'm just realizing that now, 15 years
That's-
later.
It's
But
because they got off on it you being there unless you lived in a fucking studio.
I don't think they did. No, I don't think they did.
Why
I don't
couldn't
think
you
they got
be in
off.
any
on it.
other room?
Other
Or
friends who
walk?
have done it in front of me have gotten off on me on me being there.
Look at balls like cackling.
Anyway.
Did they call you names? The whole time?
No, one asked. No, I had one friend, and I won't name his name, and one female friend, I won't name her name, who offered to make
Balls knows who it is.
She was like, would you like to make me a Chinese finger cuff rotisserie H? And I said, no, that's okay. I'll just watch.
What language did you just say?
Oh,
Chinese
okay.
finger cuff,
Chinese
where it's
finger
like,
cuff.
I understand.
or a rotisserie, where it's like,
Okay, I thought you said like. I
or the
thought
letter
that was-
H,
Yeah.
where she's the dash and we're the
Oh, okay.
two. Uppercase, not lowercase.
You
That's
can
weird.
See how much of this I've done, where I'm like,
Lowercase
Anyway,
makes
Andrew
sense.
Cuomo. I digress.
Segue.
Yes, Rebecca's doing.
Today's
See,
letter is
and that's
letter
pretty much what
A.
Louis C.K. did. He was just
H.
like, listen, I'm going to make an H of myself.
Yeah, we cool.
He's just a few baby steps away from being evolved.
for
At
people
least
who
the app.
cannot see any of this, for the people who are listening, I have
Susan
Uh,
and balls.
oh yeah, you have
I
to
only
cut-
watch clips now.
Me tomorrow when I'm editing it.
You have to
I'm-
cut this
I'm
out
visual.
of this. I don't want anyone to know I went to see his show. I didn't pay for it though.
Oh, that makes it all better.
Oh.
Yeah, she took advantage of him.
Ah.
Yo! You scored one for the women of this world, Bex.
Hold on. I got a second one. There was a date I went on a few years back, and the guy took me to see Phantom of the Opera, took me to dinner, and then got me tickets to Phantom. Spent like, I want to say $600 on the whole date. Never saw him again. I was like, nope. But I got Phantom of the Opera.
It's his choice to spend that money. I took a girl
Maybe
horseback
you
riding
never
once.
saw him again because you didn't want to. You didn't even say like, "Thank you, bye."
Oh, well,
Oh, you
I
didn't
said
want to?
thank you. At some point, I think we exchanged like a few messages after that, and just
Oh, that's
Fizzle.
fine. As long as you
Fizzle.
don't leave him hanging.
no,
high and dry
definitely didn't leave
after.
him hanging. It was just more like he spent most of the time saying, "Wow, you look really young." Like every other second, I'd be like, "You're."
It's like, "Can you
Uncle
call me
Zeke, this
daddy?"
is my ID.
I'm sorry. This is way worse than whatever Louis C.K. did already.
Now we're excluding Balls. Because Balls went on like 2 dates and then he got married. So basically, like he doesn't know what it's like to date. So like, don't exclude him.
I
So
have
he's
a
probably
lot of
worse than
sad
all of them.
stories.
He's probably, want to go on a date? Okay, we're having a baby now.
He's like, what's a date?
Baby. I've been dating my wife. We started dating in 1999.
Wow.
Oh man.
Get married to
Wait,
2009.
wait, balls. Is it?
Different second.
Or is it?
It's somewhere in the middle. Yeah, there we go. Call the cops. Yeah, 1999, 2009 we got married, and
One of my groomsmen was born
my
in
daughter was born in 2013,
Aw.
and my second daughter will be born in 2021.
So you have
Oh, girl.
COVID baby.
Yeah, she's 8. Hey, yeah, well, we got pregnant
Quarantine
before.
baby.
We got pregnant before COVID, but
No, you
that
didn't.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
yes,
Yeah, just
but
say
she
how
lost that
cute.
one.
Yeah,
So
I wasn't
yeah.
gonna. That's why
It's
I realized
okay.
when I said that. Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, that
after one.
because of that, I have this now. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, this
like
one.
I say,
I
everything
so
happens for a
sweet
reason,
To
right?
hear Ball say,
That's why I'm here.
We got pregnant. We got
Yeah.
pregnant. I
Well,
love
she
it
didn't get pregnant on her own.
Like, did
I mean,
you?
turkey baster? No.
I left it in.
Oh no. Did you like
Literal shots
stop
fired.
drinking? Stop drinking when shooting up the cloud.
What'd you
Did
say?
you stop drinking when like she couldn't and like do things at the same time too and stuff?
This may surprise you, but I'm not a heavy drinker. So
He's not.
I mean,
I
I
don't think
think
it was surprising, but it's like sometimes it's interesting to hear like what will happen to a couple when like one person's pregnant. Like sometimes men will start producing breast milk. Like it's some freaky shit happens.
I
Yeah.
hope that happens to me if I ever have a kid, which I'm never gonna have, because then I can make free chocolate milk.
How would it become chocolatey? Please
I mean, I
explain.
gotta buy the syrup still, but you
Yeah,
know, I mean,
Hershey's
let's
syrup, duh.
face it. Oh God, never mind. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not
Wasn't
gonna
there
say
a
it.
TV
It'll be
show
organic.
where some guy was trying to sell breast milk.
I had a
As,
horrible
like,
joke.
and has,
I mean,
no,
I'm sure people buy it.
Superstore. There's a guy on the show who is trying to like sell like a new milk, and then everyone's like tasting it. He's like, "Yeah, it's from like women's boobs," and everybody just like vomits it.
Probably tastes really good.
Darius right now is wondering if he's gonna produce milk when he and Janine
I
have a
wouldn't
child
know.
now.
No, I have never heard that.
Does it depend on like
Produce breast milk.
the man breasticles? Like,
I think it's just about like proximity and like how much it's affecting them psychologically.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let
much
you
It's
know.
like
feel like
sympathy
I'll let you
pains.
know in a couple months.
We
I might
We
totally.
are pregnant
These
mentality.
chesticles might totally do it.
specific way to like edit.
Daddy. So we started off talking about Andrew Cuomo.
What a segue.
You're a lot.
And
You're more
it segued to
inappropriate
breast milk.
than he was.